into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will get just a bit closer. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
By Josh Pascal. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll run right here with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. From the gun here on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got room at the 30. Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Lions. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
What is that?
Shotgun snap to Watson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
What is that?
Now a handoff to Ford. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. 3rd and 9. Throwing is Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is balls.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown, but there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Let's go now.
We have a tight end motioning left here.
Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll look to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with...
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Lions. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Extra point try now for Tucker. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 14.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one, returnable. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway,
and he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Set.
They bring Judy in motion. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Watson. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Watson. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4. I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw is Watson. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. He gets free inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
The kick is good.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw is, he coughs up the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Chubb. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. A tough spot here. Third and long. To throw is Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now the return. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
The Lions call their first timeout. Back to throw. He's going to run it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Lions. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. Well, this play, like this drive, going backwards. A loss there on third down. A very quick 3-and-out. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep them contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's still on his feet. How about this? And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. I mean, you talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
This is it.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready for this next possession. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's Watson. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once more.
Set.
On the quick slant, that's Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set.
Off play action. Here's one. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Set.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Set.
Now, first down throw for Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Set.
First down.
Watson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Reset. Hey, set.
On second down, here's Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Oh, he can't get away, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away.
At their own 30-yard line.
Fielded at the 9. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice... On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. So that is going to set the new standard for quarterbacks, a record 5th rushing touchdown of this game. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Reset. Out.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Reset.
For the Browns. First down.
Watson now on first down. That's caught by 4. Down the left sideline. And they will finally run him down.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
And he's going to be taken down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
A loss of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Reset.
3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Jordan Hicks brought it down. A gain of 15.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now, faking the give. He'll take off again. Into space. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
We're set.
Watson, a hit, and he has lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field.
We're set.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
We're set. 9 of them.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll run again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. There he goes again. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point try now for Tucker. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now it's Watson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taken at the 19. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.